Hey y'all, welcome to Friday's Kitchen. Welcome back if you have been here before. In today's video, we are making a blackberry orange cream cheese pound cake. If you guys are interested in seeing how I made it, stay tuned. Also, while you're here, I ask that you please take a moment, look down below, consider pressing that subscribe button, join our family, and come back for some more recipes. So I started out by making the orange slices. I first boiled them for 2 minutes and then I placed them in this ice bath. And then I brought 3 cups of water, 1.5 cups of granulated sugar to a boil and added the orange slices back to that. I let that simmer for an hour and I would just come back and check on them occasionally to flip them over just to make sure everything was well coated. Once that hour was up, I removed the orange slices, placed them on a cooling rack and let those sit out overnight. I then later tossed them in granulated sugar. And the simple syrup that was in the pot that I boiled the oranges in, I actually added that to a mason jar. Here we have the ingredients for the cake. Up first, we have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 3 cups of granulated sugar, 6 eggs at room temperature, 3 sticks of unsalted butter at room temperature, 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. We'll be using 1 tablespoon of vanilla bean paste. Here we have the zest of 2 oranges. And here we have 1.5 cups of fresh blackberries that have been coated in flour. We started by preheating the oven to 300 degrees. Full list of ingredients will be down below in the description box. So we're going to start by creaming together the butter and cream cheese. Then we're going to gradually add the granulated sugar. Once we add the sugar, we're going to let the mixer run anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes until the mixture becomes nice and fluffy and lightens in color. Now I'm going to go in with the eggs. I'm going to add them one at a time. I like to wait for the yolk to break before adding the next, and then we'll go in with the 1 tablespoon of vanilla bean paste. So now I'm going to scrape down the sides and bottom of the bowl to make sure everything is well combined. Then I'm going to go in and gradually add the flour mixture. Once that's well incorporated, I will add the orange zest. And then we're going to fold in the blackberries by hand once the cake batter is done. I see these specks of the vanilla bean. I love it. So here we have the cake batter. I'm now going to add the blackberries and carefully fold those in. All right, so now that the blackberries are well combined, let me grab the cake pan and we'll go ahead and get that prepped. Here's the pan we're going to use to bake the cake. I'm going to coat the pan with butter and sugar, and that is what will keep the cake from sticking to the pan as it bakes. So I'm going to start by coating the pan with a generous amount of unsalted butter. It's a little melted. I heated it up to soften it. Got a little too soft. So I'm going to spread this around. And then we're going to go in with a couple tablespoons of granulated sugar to coat the pan. I'm just going to toss this around. So I have a little extra sugar in there. I'm just going to dump that out. And now we are going to add the cake batter. I don't know if you guys have seen my community post, but I did wish you all a very happy new year. And also we have surpassed 10,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I thank you all for hitting that subscribe button. If you haven't already, please consider doing so. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button before you leave. I would greatly appreciate it. It's helpful in getting my videos pushed out so that more people can see. All right, so I'm just going to spread this around to even it out a bit. As I mentioned earlier, the oven has been preheated to 300 degrees. This will bake for about an hour and a half to an hour 40. I'll keep an eye on it, adjust that time as needed, but as always, I'll let you guys know exactly how long it takes in my oven when I remove it. So I'll see you guys soon. Here's the cake after 1 hour, 30 minutes in the oven. I'm gonna let it hang out in the pan for about 15 minutes and then I'll turn it out onto a cake board. So now we're gonna get started on the glaze. Here I have 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. To this, I'm gonna add a splash of vanilla extract. This is the orange simple syrup left over from doing the oranges last night. So I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of this. And then we're gonna go in with heavy whipping cream until we reach our desired consistency. I want this a little on the thicker side. We're gonna add the glaze to the top of the cake. Here I have a blackberry sauce that I made. I did not record myself making it, but I will leave the instructions down below in the description box. If you've seen me make the strawberry sauce, it's done the exact same way. So I'm just going to drizzle this on top. Now I'm going to finish by just adding a few of the candied oranges and some fresh blackberries on top. We've made it to the end of the video. Here we have the finished product, our blackberry orange cream cheese pound cake. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section. I had a lot of fun making this cake. I love the vibrant colors. I love using zest in cakes versus extracts whenever I can. So if I make a lemon cake, I'd much rather use lemon zest. I did the same for this orange cake, and the orange flavor really comes through. And I love the specks of orange that you can actually see in the cake batter. I thoroughly enjoyed. So if you're a fan of these flavors, I would recommend you guys give this recipe a try. While you're here, I ask that you please take a moment, look down below, consider pressing that subscribe button, join our family, come back for some more recipes. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to get that thumbs up before you leave. As always, I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.